Hey, with me today is Julie Brzee.
Hi.
Hi, Julie. I believe one of the world's greatest loan officers to ever walk the planet.
Wow.
And she didn't even pay me to say that. I just think you're terrific.
Thank you, Abs.
So do my buyers.
Happy to be here.
Okay, so I came up with the 10 commandments of getting a home loan for you.
Oh, can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun, and have fun.
Okay, yes, have fun, but there's a whole bunch of rules. So I've made formal application with you. I either did it online or I came in person. And so you're going to check all the stuff that I put on my application. Thou shalt not change jobs or become self-employed or quit your job once you make the loan application.
We do really want you to have the capability of paying back this loan we're giving you. So
yes.
quitting your job really isn't a good idea. As far as changing jobs, it doesn't necessarily cut you from getting a loan. However, what it does is it prolongs it, because if you've changed jobs, either because you're making more money or so it's a move up in your career. What it does is we will require that we obtain current pay stubs. So if you're changing jobs, now you're pushing your closing date out probably 30 days. So that's never a good idea. And becoming self-employed, no bueno. We want at least 1 year, if not 2, full tax returns so we can calculate an average income. And if you've gone from being a salaried W-2 employee to self-employed, we have no idea what your income is.
And if you quit your job,
again, we really like you to be able to pay back the loan, so don't quit your job.
Okay, next one. Thou shalt not buy a car, truck, or van during the loan application.
When you come in to see me, we pull credit and all of that, and I'm seeing and basing all of your approval on what your debt is currently. You go out and buy a new car, you go out and buy anything really, that changes the whole scenario and may take it from what you have been qualified for and lowering that. So yes, do not be purchasing purchases during this process. It usually takes less than 30 days, so just hold off for 30 days.
Okay,
really.
All right. Number 3, thou shalt not use credit cards excessively or let current accounts fall behind during the loan application.
Again, we do pull your credit at the time of application. However, we do what we call a soft pull at the end. So we are going to see if you have obtained any new credit lines or if you have been late on anything. Again, we have based everything on the initial credit pull. So if anything has changed, your approval may turn to a decline. So again, you don't want to be messing with your credit or your credit cards or getting new loans or paying late in any way. Again, 30 days. Just be good for 30 days at least.
This is so hard. Okay. Thou shalt not spend money you have set aside for closing.
Do you want to buy a house or do you want to buy a lawnmower? You tell me.
Thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. In other words, I didn't tell her that I bought a boat for $20,000 and I'm making payments on that.
Here's the deal. And I always say this, and people laugh at me, but it is so true. When you're applying for a home loan, we as mortgage people, we know almost everything about you. And so that's why I always say it's really important to have fun doing this, because it could be a nightmare, but it should be fun. Buying a house should be fun. And when you're telling me every single thing about you, even the color of underwear you wear on odd days, we know about everything. So just be upright, honest, forthright, honest, whatever, because we're going to be able to work through it. But if I find something out in the 11th hour, it could kill a deal.
And I don't want that to happen, and you don't want that to happen, and so we just don't lie on the loan application. And sometimes you forget.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, I know the older I get, I forget stuff all the time. So
what?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing? So let's talk about buying furniture. I know in our new home, we've always dreamed of having that ginormous big screen TV, and I found you a home with a giant rec room, and you want a new mattress and a new bed, so you're going to go to RC Willey, and you're going to buy all this stuff before your loan closes because you want to move in and have all that furniture. Yes?
No. Again, no new debt, no derogatory debt. Wait 30 days. You can wait 30 days for that new bed.
Okay, so you pulled my credit scores when I applied for the loan, and let's say my credit score came in at like 703, and I think it's higher. So a week later, I go to Bob's House of Credit online and pull my own credit, and it comes in much higher. Have I done something wrong?
Yes. Again, do not mess with your credit in any way. No new loans, no new debt, no slow pay, no credit inquiries, because an inquiry has an impact on your credit score. So I had a client who just barely did his loan application with me, went and applied for a credit card. His credit score dropped so dramatically, like over 20 points. And I'm not saying that this happens all the time. This is a hypothetical, but in this scenario, it did happen. And we went from having the cream of the crop loan to a not so pretty loan. We could still do it, but the interest rate was much different. And thank goodness they could still qualify.
Okay, so don't do that. Don't do credit inquiries during your loan application. That's what Julie's for. All right. Thou shalt not make large deposits without checking with your loan officer. So, wow, I went to Windover and I won $10,000 on Keno. And I'm going to deposit it on Monday. Is that okay?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
No.
Oh.
No. Yes, it's okay that you won the money. It's great that you won the money. Yay for you. However, we just need to be able to document all sources of funds for your closing. And so just talk to me as your mortgage professional, and I will walk you through exactly what we need to do to be able to document that money so that it can, in fact, be used towards the purchase of your home.
And I've had people sell their baseball card collection, using that as their down payment, and just made a big drop into their savings account. And the loan officer, i.e. Julie, says, where did that come from?
Right.
You have to document it. So you have to have a receipt, and I think on that you have to have an appraisal.
Yes. So again, people come up, there's different ways of coming up with your down payment. Be it selling, a credit card, a postage stamp collection, or do sell your credit cards and don't use them. That's the idea, cut them up. Or maybe a gift or something. All of these are acceptable sources of funds for closing. However, we just need to document it. So again, just be forthright, honest, and say, okay, Julie, here's what I want to do. How do we make this work?
And always call Julie before you do it.
Right.
During the
I will
loan
walk
process.
you through.
And you shouldn't change bank accounts during the loan time. So during those 30 days, I want to switch from Bank A to Bank B. Is that not a good thing?
Well, it's not a good thing because, again, we have to document everything. Mortgages are document. So you certainly could do that, but what you're doing is you're just adding to the stress of giving me more damn paperwork.
Oh,
so, unless, I would have no reason to understand why you would need to do that at that particular moment. But again, if you need to, talk to me, because yes, you could do it, but again, document.
Okay. The last 10th commandment of getting a loan, I'll make up the scenario that my sister needs me to co-sign on a loan for her to get a car. It's kind of an emergency. I've applied for my home loan with you, so I co-signed for my sister.
Again, no. Because as a co-signer, you're still responsible for that debt, Babs.
Oh.
And so just like if you were to go take out a new loan for your own boat or your RC Willie bed, no.
Okay. I ask forgiveness. Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Been a pleasure.